Hello again. Today, I am going to be continuing on our theme of confidence. A lot of what I've been saying on confidence has resonated with so many people. And so I've decided to sort of dig a little deeper into that theme. And today I'm going to be talking about 5 mistakes that reduce your self-confidence. 5 mistakes that diminish your self-confidence. Self-confidence is so important. Confident people sleep better, are healthier, have better mental health, they have less social anxiety, they actually make more money, and they are more creative with their abilities because they are more confident in them. So, without much ado, let me start. So I'm going to be talking about 5 mistakes that reduce your self-confidence. Might you be making any of these? Number 1, surrounding yourself with the wrong people. Naysayers, Debbie Downers, skeptics, critics, people who don't believe in themselves, people who don't believe in you, people who don't waste an opportunity to talk down your dreams, people who are unsupportive, people who are not in your corner. Let me tell you something. The more you surround yourself with the wrong people, the less and less confident you will become. You will even become, let's put it this way, your confidence in your inabilities, your insecurities, and your weaknesses will grow. And that is not what we want. So watch the people you surround yourself with. Think about think about the people you do life with, right? They say you're the sum total of the top 5 people you spend time with. Then these top 5 people should not be Debbie Downers, negative Nancys, naysayers, or skeptics. They should be people who are encouraging, supportive, happy, positive. And when I say happy, I don't mean like they're walking around with a smile on their face all the time and they never have any problems. You know what I mean when I say happy people? Because you can think of some people in your life, right, that you would give the designation of as happy people, right? It doesn't mean they don't have problems or that they're never sad, right? So you know what I'm talking about. Surrounding yourself with happy people. Being purposeful about your relationships to the point where you do not allow yourself to be constantly surrounded by the wrong people talking to you all the time, whispering in your ear, telling you can't do this, telling you can't do that, making you feel you're not good enough, and not being supportive. So surround yourself with the right people. A few years back, a recovery lady said to me, if you want change, you need to change your people, places, thoughts, and things. People. If you want change, look around you at the people you surround yourself with. And if they are helping you, quote unquote, reduce your sense of self-worth and reduce your self-confidence, they need to go. Number 2, elevating the voice of your inner critic. Now, there's an inner critic, a narrator. We all have one. I want to start a business. Well, your father was never good at business. Your mother was never good at business. Your brother was never good at business. Your sister was never good at business. Why do you think you'll be good at business? The inner critic. I want to lose 10 pounds, but you just ate that Oreo. Inner critic. I want to be a speaker. With that accent? Inner critic. Stop elevating the voice of your inner critic. Now, the inner critic will always be there, but you do not have to elevate the voice of your inner critic as if it's your own voice. Instead, find yourself an inner coach. Or I would say rather start listening to your inner coach. The inner critic is loud, right? The inner coach is quiet. Start to elevate the voice of your inner coach to where it drowns out the inner critic. I want to be a speaker. With that accent, actually, if I speak slowly, no matter what my accent is, people will understand me. I want to lose weight. You just ate a row of Oreos. I will do better tomorrow. Your inner coach. So don't join forces with your inner critic to pull down your self-confidence. Number 3, Diminishing your accomplishments and values. If you keep on diminishing your accomplishments and not values, virtues. If you keep diminishing your accomplishments and your virtues, what happens? Your self-confidence goes down. It goes away. When you accomplish something, it makes you feel more confident. But what happens is we just move on from our accomplishments. Yeah, I did that, and move on. Don't move on too fast. Celebrate your accomplishments. Celebrate your virtues. Somebody says to you, oh, I love you. You're so diplomatic. I love the way you are able to bring these parties together to make peace. Instead of thinking, oh, it's nothing. Just say thank you. It's better for you to say thank you than to try to diminish your virtues. Somebody says, oh, you turn heads when you walk into a room. Thank you. Especially if the person speaking to you has no reason to lie or flatter you. Believe the best, right? Somebody gives you a compliment, accept it. You have an opportunity to be confronted, so to speak, with your virtue and like, wow, I handled that well. Celebrate it. You know, more often we elevate our inner critic and we just, we listen to that all day long till we feel like we're nothing. Don't diminish your accomplishments or your virtues. They're yours. There's a saying that goes, don't blow your own trumpet. I'm like, why not? It's my trumpet. It's only bragging if it's not true. But on a more serious note, a lot of people who diminish their accomplishments and virtues end up being less confident than they should be in those accomplishments and virtues. Number 4, basing your self-worth on your failures. What has gone wrong in your life? When you base your self-worth on your failures, what has gone wrong, etc., guess what happens? You start to see yourself as a sum total of those failures. As instead of seeing yourself as a human being of worth, you start to see yourself in the light of your negative experiences. And what happens to your confidence? Goes down. Of course it does. So imagine if you're diminishing your accomplishments and virtues and basing your self-worth on your failures. Woo! You will not have any confidence. That's why there's so many people, accomplished, amazing people, walking around the place, zero self-confidence, because they haven't taken time to take a step back and say, you know what? I am not the sum total of my failures or the sum total of the things that have gone wrong in my life. Oh, I'm unmarriable. I've already had 2 husbands. So what? It's not like you married all the 3.5 billion marriageable men in the world. Learn what you have to learn and marry a 3rd one. Hello. But instead, what do people do? It's like, oh, I've already been married before. I'm not, I'm just not good enough to be married. Who says so? Stop basing your worth on your failures or not even your failures or what went wrong in your life. Because if you've been married twice, doesn't make it that you failed. You could have just married 2 wrong husbands or 2 wrong wives. So what you do, you get some education and go marry the right one. It doesn't mean there's something unfixable about you, or that your worth is tied to the things that went wrong. Number 5, overthinking. And I've talked about this before, but if you're somebody who overthinks, there's a time when you have to stop pooping and get off the pot. Because when you overthink, you think about all the bad things that could happen. Now, there's a place for research and doing your homework. Let's say you want to start something new, go into a new venture, lose some weight, do something different, get a promotion, move to another city or country. There's a certain amount of research that you have to do. But don't spend all your time planning that you don't do anything at all. The flip side is doing things without thinking. But you don't want to spend all this time just planning to the point where you don't do anything, you're overthinking, you're in analysis paralysis, and now you don't accomplish and your confidence goes down. So, Like I said, it's carrying on the conversation about confidence. There's a link in the comments where you can join my Empowered Womanhood Facebook group. Our theme of the month is confidence. And, in there you'll find resources to help you gain confidence. In addition, you can book a free call with me, a free strategy call, if you're thinking of working with me on a one-on-one basis. I have a confidence coaching program coming out. It is a 6-week intensive program. It's a one-on-one program, so there are only 10 spots available. So, if you do want to take part or be a client and work with me to gain confidence. Remember, you're not just gaining confidence for confidence sake. You want to sleep better. You want to live better. You want to make more money. You want to be able to walk into a place, say your words, and not feel some type of way about it. You want to be able to walk into a boardroom and be present in these meetings. Confidence will do that for you. So don't hesitate. Join. And if you want to hear more about my confidence coaching program, just book a call and I will call you on the number that you leave on the day you choose, and we will go from there. So, my name is Dr. Shala Ezekoli. Once again, I help busy, overwhelmed professionals defeat and prevent burnout and enjoy the life that they worked so hard to build. And one of the ways in which you do that is by gaining more confidence to take that next big step. So, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you, or you will see me or hear me, because this broadcast goes out on YouTube, podcast, Vimeo, and SoundCloud. So wherever you're listening or watching this, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and be sure not to make those 5 mistakes that diminish your confidence. Please share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you can know whenever we send out any new videos.